December 30th, 2024. A baby was dropped off at a home daycare in Little Rock, Arkansas. Hours later, the baby was not breathing, and police rushed to the home. What really happened that day, and how could one moment change everything? Stay until the end to see the full story. This case shocked Little Rock and quickly grabbed national attention. The baby, Elijah Flowerday, was just 8 months old, and the person entrusted with his care was 23-year-old Erin Sauls, who ran the home daycare out of her own house. Parents leave their children at daycare expecting safety, routine, and peace of mind. But trust, once given, can hide danger that no one sees. Hours that start calm can spiral in ways no one predicts. Police say that Sauls admitted she lost control during a moment of frustration. She reportedly slammed the baby's head because she felt overwhelmed. But this was not a planned act. It was a sudden, tragic decision. Therefore, the line between ordinary stress and catastrophe can be thinner than anyone realizes. The legal consequences were immediate. Sauls was charged with capital murder, reflecting how seriously the law treats the death of a child in care. But the real question goes deeper. What pressures, unnoticed and unspoken, can push someone past the point of safety? Most coverage focuses on the act itself, but here the story is about trust, stress, and the fragile human line between care and harm. Parents trusted a home, and a caregiver's moment of weakness destroyed that trust in a single day. Therefore, we are forced to examine not just the crime, but the conditions that allowed it to happen. Home daycares are often smaller, quieter, and more personal than larger centers. But that also means there's less oversight, fewer checks, and more responsibility falling on a single caregiver. When stress, exhaustion, or frustration builds quietly, the result can be catastrophic. Therefore, systems meant to protect children may not always catch warning signs. People who care for children often face isolation, long hours, and emotional pressure. But these human challenges are rarely visible until tragedy strikes. Therefore, understanding the human side of caretaking is just as important as enforcing rules or laws. Elijah's death is a tragedy that reminds us how delicate safety can be and how one moment can change everything for families, communities, and even the people involved. But it also raises difficult questions. How do we support caregivers before exhaustion becomes dangerous? How do we spot risks in trusted spaces before it's too late? If you were a parent that morning, what would you feel? Comment below. Like and subscribe if you want more true crime stories that go deeper than headlines. A trusted home became the center of a tragedy no one expected. One moment of frustration took a life and left a community searching for answers. If you want to see another shocking true crime story, check out Deadly Family Killed and Hid Daughter in a Box on my channel. Some stories don't need to be rushed, they need to be understood.